So this is part 2 of the DIY venues video. This one is focusing on the Cavern, which is in Russellville, Arkansas, off of I-40, in between Little Rock and Fort Smith. This one has been around for a while. It's been around for about 7 years. It was started by these two brothers, James and Sean Thurber. There were a group of musicians that were trying to find a spot to have a show when the Thurber brothers overheard and happened to have a space. And after that, it ended up being used for quite a while until they had to shut it down for a little bit because things got a little crazy. And when it reopened again, James and I and some other people worked together to book a lot more shows there. Eventually, a lot of those people moved away, and I tried with some other people to continue booking shows there. The Cavern is a very special place for me because I was able to practice there in numerous different musical projects that I was in or playing with other people. I feel like I built up a lot of my confidence there, but also just as a space. That space had been used for so many other things, from birthday parties to dance parties. I went through a situation once where my house had been set on fire, and James let me live in the Cavern with my little brother and my partner at the time. And so for me, saying that the Cavern is another home really feels like that, because I remember that summer of my place having to be rebuilt and trying to find a new place to live. When I finally graduated from grad school, I was able to do a creative project, and my creative project was a musical, and I got to use the Cavern, and we got to move everything around and kind of make it a little bit more of a kind of like a black box theater space, and that was really fun. So it's neat to see all the different incarnations this little building can take on. I know I said it a lot in the last video, but in small towns where bands don't go through, where you have kind of the same kind of music that's being played in those venues, because there's very much the same kinds of people that go to those bars, it's nice to have an all ages space that feels much more inclusive. It's so important to create that environment in places that wouldn't have it otherwise. And this is why we're still trying to book shows there, even though a lot of us have moved, and why sometimes if people are trying to get a show in Little Rock, we'll ask if they want to do it in Russellville instead. I had a lot of fun with this video, so I'm going to go ahead and start.
Are you filming me?
I am.
Oh gosh.
Okay.
What do I do with my hands? Heads, you play first.
Okay, Nancy, you play first now.
What's that?
Oh, Tails, you're going first.
It works.
It's Kyle.
Hi, Kyle.
I'm surfing.
Oh, okay.
Surfers look good.
I'll cut out your legs so we can. That's okay. Okay, I'll record it this way. This is an alley I like. This is such a good alley. I'm just gonna try and get me some so that you know that I'm here. I'm here. This is the alley I like. And there's fun graffiti on it, and I will show you some. And there is a photographer that sometimes on art walk nights does little photo shoots here, and that's why the lights are up. So this alley, there used to be a tree and a whole bunch of other fun things there, and it's not really there anymore. It gets gross sometimes, but it's so pretty.
I'm just like standing there for, I don't know, like 5 minutes. So anyway, I turned around, and as I was walking out, I looked behind me, and there was this guy holding his cell phone, like, he was looking so pissed at me, like, just waiting for me to move so he can take a picture of this Jackson Pollock. He was like,
Am I not art?
I was a killer beekeeper.
Hello.
Are we being vlogged right now? We're friends again.
We're in the rest of the downtown area. I don't know what this is for. Well, I don't know what this is for, so I've got to cover
But
all
you
the
told them
areas.
where we are.
We're not, unless she needed that.
We're in the
We
city.
are.
We're in New York.
We're also in New York City.
This is New
We're
York.
also.
We're in Brooklyn right now.
Hey, who's playing?
Guys, we're late. We're from Jonesboro. Thanks for sticking around for this.
Squelch.
It's Aaron!
I know.
And
Aaron! Oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god, ew.
Smell the blue can charcoal in the air. Please wait to me. I've been waiting.
You're beautiful.
Y'all have anything to say?
That was an awesome fucking show. I don't make it out to many of them, but it was definitely a treat.
Yeah, it
Cool.
was pretty cool. It was amazing. Keep
Glad
live
it
music
came out.
alive. And this is Sam Pickle. He needs friends. He
He
has all the friends in the world, you guys.
The world is your friend.
I'm sorry about all that shit. I heard a little bit of it. Thanks.
That's your spooky things.
So that's the video. Since the last video I did was comprised mostly of clips of the shows, I didn't want to do that with this one. I wanted to show different things that were around and what kind of happens in between the sets. And afterward, my friends and I went on an adventure, and I wanted to document that because I thought it was fun. Though nothing really happened, we just kind of got lost in the woods for a second. But the whole weekend was really, really great. The show went really well. People seemed to really enjoy it. There are a few more coming up, and I'm gonna go ahead and link down in the description box all of the contact information for the Cavern from the Facebook page. They have an Instagram, a Twitter, which is kind of harder to keep up with, and a YouTube channel. And I'll go ahead and link the YouTube channel also. James records all of the sets and then like splits them and puts them up so that all the bands can rewatch what they did, and so that people can see what they missed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.